London tournaments, you know who Zone is.
Absolutely.
MiniMo's run here has been quite funny because he's projected to play Robbie in the round before this.
Yeah.
But of course, Robbie getting beaten by Aggressive Duck and then Aggressive Duck beating Crispy as well meant that Mo had Aggressive Duck to face in the round before this. So let's see how it goes. Pokemon Trainer versus Wolf, not Palu.
Okay, that's definitely an interesting switch. Not one that we thought we were going to be seeing, but it's definitely one that kind of works in this matchup a little bit more because, again, Pokemon Trainer can be quite aggressive, and as we're seeing now, you know, them Squirtle combos already coming out 45%, and Zone is already applying some really nice pressure on Mo.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Squirtle is seemingly already a problem. We have not seen a single switch despite the fact that the damage is piling on. 92% now.
Now we're seeing the switch.
And now we've finally seen the switch, but only when he's in advantage, and immediately MiniMo comes firing back with his forward airs.
Right, and we can see that, you know, Mo had a bit of an issue sort of dealing with Squirtle being a smaller character and sort of harder to hit, whereas Ivysaur being that bigger target, but it seems like that up air will already go ahead and end it early there, Rosa.
Yeah, I mean, Zone is a little bit partial to the Squirtle, right? I mean, we always see them, you know, do so much damage and be so proficient with Squirtle. But, like, you would expect normally for PTs to switch, like, especially at these kind of percents, to Ivysaur, right? Especially as you keep going. 88%, like, you can die off of, like, a stray smash attack for your Squirtle right now.
Right, you got to be careful about that kind of stuff.
Like, yeah, this is getting quite ridiculous because already Mo is basically an entire stock down and maybe another one. If he keeps going like this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very close right now. Mo manages to get that get-up attack once more as Zone is trying to find a way back to stage, manages to do that. Throws a couple forward airs as well, a little bit high, trying to make sure that Mo doesn't catch him too high as well. Just moving around, trying to get these forward tilts. Mo with a back throw there, but Zone still living, has some good DI there. Switches to Ivysaur, just holding on to dear life right now. Whiffs the grab, Mo gets the down throw. And I mean, so far so good on Mo's end, like sort of picking it back up as soon as he switches to Ivysaur, because we've seen it before, as we said before. Squirtle was a massive problem in this matchup by the looks of things.
Yeah, he's really got to get this kill on Ivysaur right now if he stands any chance of trying to get themselves back in this game. Like, the thing is, Mo's advantage hasn't been, like, super explosive. We've seen a few, like, crazy combos, but we're not quite seeing those kill moves. Like, he's dropping a lot of these, like, edge guards, as we can see here. Like, Mo has, Zone has been finding their way out of the corner so many times, but finally, there you go, a back throw is going to be able to do it. But Mo's got a really big deficit to work up.
Absolutely, and it took a while as well to get that back throw too, and I mean, again, Squirtle being that character that you can't really hit too often, it's very, very difficult to get a handle on him, and as we can see, that's why Zone is sort of dancing around Mo, using that speed and mobility, and it seems like Mo is able to get a little bit of an upper hand here, trying to wait for Zone to come back, getting that down smash, just misses, gets the back throw there, Zone up a stock, MiniMo down 1 at 0%.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, Mo just needs to keep that advantage state going, or take advantage of the fact that Squirtle is so light. Like, you see all of these back airs coming out, right? But a rising back air probably isn't going to hit Squirtle.
Absolutely.
So you have to put in that extra work. You have to find those confirms, whether that's forward air, back air, or forward air, flash. There has to be something that Mo has to find to get this kill. But it looks to be going the way of Mo a little bit more right now.
Definitely. Like, you can see it now, Mo feels a little bit more comfortable trying to fight against the Squirtle, but every single time he tries to get something big here, Zone is able to capitalize straight off it, get a nair or a forward air, as well as we've seen again once more. That nair is a really good burst option there, especially at the ledge. Trying to go for another one there, goes for a period grab, just whips it. Mo and Zone both dancing around one another now, trying to find this big hit. Mo manages to get the grab in the forward throw. He's holding Zone hostage there, gets the up smash.
And there you go, what were we talking about? Like, the fact that, can we kill Squirtle early? With the up smash, the answer is yes.
Yes.
And finally, MiniMo is bringing this deficit all the way back. 70% seems like a lot, but it isn't a lot to Wolf.
Right, absolutely. And not only that, when you're playing against Charizard, no matter what percentage you're at, it can be a very, very scary time to deal with as well. Especially when you're at these higher percentages like 76, and we can currently see Zone is covering a lot of MiniMo's landings here, especially with Nair. Pretty good move there. Goes for a couple of back airs to try and outrange MiniMo in some way, shape, or form, but Mo trying to find a way to sort of claw in there. There's the back air coming out from Zone, and a beautiful, beautiful very first game coming out from Zone.
Yeah, thought that they could get around with that blaster, that they were far enough away for that to be fairly unpunishable.
Right.
Alas, Charizard has so much range with that back air
exactly.
that it's going to claw, Zone the win there. Because MiniMo was coming back. The momentum was going in Mo's favor, but it was too much to surmount, and Zone takes game 1.
So the question is now, can Mo sort of bring that momentum within the next game? Because we did see that, you know, Mo was able to sort of bring it back every now and again. That level was sort of coming back up. But it's a question of whether or not Mo can actually sort of use that momentum in the second game, because oftentimes than not, you know, some players tend to have that, but then they kind of fall off in the second game. So we'll see where that goes now in game 2, the set between these two players. As we get started already now, once more, Zone piling up this damage. A nice ladder combo, sending Mo out 56% right now.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed with like Zone's ledge traps for the most part, keeping Mo in the corner really well. I say that, of course, Mo's just escaped the corner pretty much instantly. But like, I feel like with Zone, it's always been keeping Mo at the ledge more than Mo's been keeping Zone at the ledge.
Yeah, definitely.
But that said, I mean, look at the neutral between these two. It's going crazy right now.
Absolutely. It's they're both literally scrapping right now. They're trying to find these big hits. You can see Mo is not scared to go off stage as a nice switch comes out from Zone. Goes for the Nair as a little bit of an option to get off him. He tries to go for the bullet seed. A bit weird. I think it might have been a misinput there. Now Zone just waiting for an option as Mo just manages to make it back to stage, and now the roles are reversed. There's the down air coming out, tries to cover the roll, sorry. As Mo is now backed into a corner, and Zone is in a pretty primal position right now to potentially get a kill here. Trying to throw Mo off stage to get that down air, trying to set him up, but Mo manages to make it back to stage here, Rosa.
Here we go. We are now in that position. Who is going to get the first kill? The down throw with a little bit of Susti to help. I think that probably would have killed anyway, given that it's Ivysaur. But that is going to be Mo taking, taking the first L. Or Zone taking the first stock, as we like to say.
Absolutely.
So can Mo find an earlier stock than he did in the first game? Because it was all down to that first stock and how long Zone lived there.
That's the question, right? Because when you fight against Charizard with Rage at this percentage, and we've seen what he can do in this matchup with that Charizard, it could be dangerous here. Beautiful DI still living. Zone is still hanging on to dear life here. Just going for a couple forward airs, trying to feel Mo out a little bit and get that range. There's the back throw coming out from Zone there. Tries to go for the down air, but Mo, with the receiving end of that up B, manages to get a stock and moves it down to 2-2.
Rare to see an overextension like that from Zone, but probably expecting a side B there. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. 50% is on the board, and it is still climbing. The Squirtle's still doing a lot of work. But, yeah, I mean, it's not the way that Zone wanted to lose the stock for sure.
Definitely. Oh, beautiful. That is, yeah, absolutely. Once again, you know, we did say this before. Wolf isn't very good off stage. Pokemon Trainer is good at countering that, and that water gun was just absolutely beautiful. It was really well done there. Gets a couple forward tilts in there, gets the ladder combo 54%, and again, as you said before, this damage is piling up. He has water gun once more, so he has to be careful here. Gets the side B. Mo just managing to make it back onto stage here. Zone trying to find that pivot grab, trying to find a little bit of range and a bit of damage here. Gets the Nair, just building up this damage. Maybe we might see an up air kill eventually, who knows.
Up. Yeah, no, I was expecting that up B, but it doesn't quite hit. Again, like that forward smash, good idea in theory, but oh my goodness, what a call out from Mo. Mo absolutely needed that right now because, again, this is a similar position that we found ourselves in the last game.
Right.
The big deficit is here, but Mo seems to have the momentum now at the last stock.
Right, Mo seems a little bit more comfortable right now, and you know you can see it, especially in his movement, especially the way he's spacing out these aerials and whatnot. But one big hit from Zone, and that could mean the end of the game in the set. So Mo's trying to play this really carefully with that in mind, trying to go for a back air as well, holding that down smash, good stuff, and Zone will lose that game, and we're seeing now a game 3 scenario.
That was really interesting because we've seen a lot of neutral get-ups from Zone. And MiniMo, quite uncharacteristically, was like missing these punishes. I know that if I ever neutral get up versus MiniMo, I'm getting grabbed. He always grabs me for doing that. But like, there are some moments, especially as Ivysaur, when just Zone would neutral get up and just completely missed like the grab. And I was like, hang on a minute, I don't get away with that stuff. But then finally calling out that neutral get up with the down smash, so good from Mo. And I mean, bringing it to a game 3 here. That just goes exactly to show what Mo needed.
Exactly, and that just goes to show the adaptation that Mo had, especially in that last stock as well, just trying not to deal with that. And I think, you know, just picking up the small things like he constantly get up attacks. That thing is something that you need to sort of pick up, and Mo was able to do that in a really nice fashion here. And, you know, as we start the game, it seems like, you know, Mo's able to get this damage really nicely. 36% on Zone, and is now trying to play a bit of the chasing game here also.
Yeah, one thing that I think is also really good about Squirtle, probably why Zone just keeps going with the character, is also the shield pressure. Like, Wolf doesn't really have a great amount of out-of-shield options,
Right.
and Squirtle has all really safe, really fast aerials. Like, you're seeing the amount of pressure that's being put on in the close range right now. Mo is really struggling to deal with it, 90% already here on the board. Like, Squirtle just seems to be the pick of choice all the time.
Definitely, and I mean, again, it's, you know, we saw it again. We saw it before. Characters very small. You saw Mo trying to go for those back airs, especially trying to kill super early. But that shield was there, and it didn't even hit because of, again, Squirtle's height. Switches to Ivysaur there. Zone trying to find something here. Tries to get the grab, but again, Mo just avoiding it by the skin of his teeth. And Zone trying to go for a couple up airs just underneath the stage, switching to Charizard. A bit of a safe switch there as Mo is trying to find these back airs. Zone back into a corner right now. And you can see it now. Mo really, really wants these back airs. Zone having to play a little bit more patiently here and not go for those neutral get-ups.
Yeah, again, we see a very similar situation. Every game is the same.
Yep.
We're back to really high percent. Who's going to take the stock first? And in that case, it's going to be an up smash out of shield from Charizard. Zone taking the lead here. Again, it's always Zone taking the lead as well. So it's, you know, this momentum at the start is really good. It's just a question of can MiniMo match it?
I was going to say this before, the momentum is definitely shifting between both of these guys at the moment. And you can clearly see it because, again, Mo might fall short sometimes. But then as soon as, you know, Zone switches to Charizard, there might be a time where Mo is able to sort of catch Zone out a little. But it seems like right now that the Rage is playing a little bit of a factor in it. That up smash could have been potentially dangerous there as Zone is still living at 160. Goes for the flare, but it's a shield break! The shield break and gets the forward smash. Zone up a comfortable 2 stocks right now.
Just fantastic awareness from Zone there. looking at the shield, thinking, well, you know, it's a little bit damaged. I can probably steal a stock here if they panic and shield. And lo and behold, Mo did indeed shield. 200% now, this Charizard. But put in so much work for Zone at this point.
Right. Absolutely incredible stuff there from the Charizard player here. Zone is, as you said, putting in absolute work right now against MiniMo. And, you know, Mo is trying to find these back airs, but it's not seeming to work. Zone has to be careful of that shield, though. Has to be pretty careful of that shield.
Dash attacks like that from Mo, I think Mo is just super hungry for the kill at this point.
Right.
How has he lived till 214? There you go, finally the stop with the forward tilt.
Charizard's
But is it too little too late? Because, like, look at this, missing these techs. Squirtle's now back out. You've got the shield pressure to deal with. It's certainly a mountain to climb at this point for MiniMo.
Yeah, absolutely. And a mountain to climb it is, as MiniMo's trying to find this damage right now. But again, Zone's not letting it happen. We're in this offstage scenario once more. MiniMo trying to reverse the situation there with down air, but doesn't get it. Zone gets the back throw, holds onto the water gun once more, trying to make sure that MiniMo doesn't return to stage. Gets the net, covers the ledge. It's the back air. Trying to stall that out.
MiniMo's been doing a lot of these like forward airs from ledge. It's basically just been his only like get off the ledge option.
Right, yeah.
It's been like fortunate for him that Zone hasn't like super adapted to it.
Exactly.
But a lot of these openings, if Zone's gonna lose this game, which he's not, because he just took the stop.
Yeah, he's just won.
But if he's gonna lose these games and lose these momentums, then he was losing it all the time to those forward airs from ledge.